What's up, the John Squad? This is John Pilling here, your YouTube World Heavyweight Champion here too, and I'm coming to my WWE Smackdown review for October 9th, 2018. So let's do this, shall we, the John Squad? What a WWE Smackdown we had last night. So we start off SmackDown Live last night with the very first match we had was SmackDown Women's Championship match we had was Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And the match ends in a double countout. So the match ends in a double countout. But then Charlotte Flair chases after Becky Lynch. But then Becky Lynch knocks down Charlotte Flair. And then Charlotte Flair spears Becky Lynch into the LED boards on top of the stage, and that's what happens to end that whole scenario. So it was just something epic, and Charlotte Flair was actually bleeding from that on her arm, and it was just crazy. You know what I mean? Just like crazy. It was just. But then Paige announces that at the Evolution pay-per-view, we are going to have a first ever last woman standing match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship match. That's going to be awesome. Then we had the second match we had on SmackDown was a World Cup Tournament qualifying match. It was Jeff Hardy versus Samoa Joe. And the winner was Jeff Hardy. And he qualifies for the World Cup due to Samoa Joe, who could not continue the match because the referee had to stop the match and had to ring the bell, and Samoa Joe cannot continue. So I feel really bad because it was Samoa Joe's knee, and that's why he cannot continue, so that's why. So then we had Miz TV with The Miz, and The Miz welcomes out AJ Styles. Then Daniel Bryan comes out, and during Miz TV, The Miz tries to stir the pot between AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan. They bond over punching Miz in the face. You know, AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan bond over punching Miz in the face. So then Miz calls dibs on wants a WWE title match against the winner of AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan after Crown Jewel. So then, the third match we had on SmackDown was AJ Styles versus Shelton Benjamin, and the winner was AJ Styles. That's right, and The Miz and Daniel Bryan were on commentary during the match, and Daniel Bryan was applauding for AJ Styles after he won his match, and The Miz was like this, why are you clapping? You know, he's your opponent at Crown Jewel, so this is just funny, I guess so. So we had the second part of One Night in Milwaukee with Aiden English, and Aiden English talks about last week One Night in Milwaukee, shows the second part in Milwaukee with Lana, and it shows, and Lana says it was how much it meant to Rusev that he's a part of, you know, Rusev Day. So then Aiden English calls out Rusev, and Rusev comes out, and basically things don't go Aiden English's way, unfortunately. So what happens is that Lana says that Aiden English wants Rusev to kick Lana to the curb, because he'll make a propose to Rusev that if he won't show the rest of this footage, if there's a lot to this. If you kick Lana to the curb, I will delete this footage and I won't show it. So basically, that's what he make the propose to Rusev. So then Rusev wants him to show it anyway, but then Lana says that he just been hacked. So then he shows the footage. So they show the footage, and it shows Aiden English going over, leaning to kiss Lana, and that's what it was all about. The One Night in Milwaukee was Aiden English leaning over to kiss Lana. So then Aiden English says something to Lana, something worse to Lana, and it was just awful and stuff. So then Rusev goes and chases after Aiden English, and then at least to Rusev chasing around the ring after Aiden English, and then Aiden English runs away pretty fast to get away from Rusev after that, and then that ends that segment. Then the main event we had on SmackDown was a World Cup tournament qualifying match. We had The Big Show versus Randy Orton, and the winner was Randy Orton. He qualifies for the for the World Cup, and that's what happens to WWE Smackdown Live last night. Randy Orton just posing on top of the turnbuckle, do that. So, to conclude this review, that next week is SmackDown 1000 episodes. We have the return of my childhood favorite, Rey Mysterio. He's taking on Shinsuke Nakamura in a World Cup tournament qualifying match. Hope he wins too. Rey Mysterio. Then we have The Undertaker, who's going to make an appearance at SmackDown 1000 episodes, including with Kane, the Brothers of Destructions. And then we have the Evolution returning. That is right. Evolution reunion. That's right. Evolution. Triple H, Randy Orton, Ric Flair, and Randy Orton. So that is something to look forward to. So can't wait for that. It is just going to look awesome. Can't wait for that. So, I think I covered plenty, and it's going to look awesome. Can't wait for that. So, once again, the John Squad, please like this video. Leave your comments down below. And subscribe for more. You're all the best of John Squad. You're all one of a kind. Love each and every single one of you guys. You all mean a lot to me, the John Squad. And peace out, the John Squad. And don't forget, when you subscribe, you become a champion here on this channel. Peace. And leave your comments down below what your favorite part of this SmackDown was. And if you're looking forward to the return of Rey Mysterio. Because he is back.